daycare centers for you to bring your children back to.
As we near the beginning of the school year, many parents are wondering about the future. What will daycare look like? And will my child actually be allowed in the classroom? All of this while so many of you are trying to get back to work. The problem is the daycare these parents once used may not be there when they go back to the office. It's another major problem adding to an already complex situation. Our Investigation Daycare series continues right now.
There you go.
Across Western New York, problems persist with childcare availability and affordability, now even more so post-pandemic quarantine.
As the personnel return to the workforce, childcare is not necessarily going to be available for them.
Sherry Scavone is the executive director of the Western New York Women's Foundation. She says during the pandemic, 39 to 50% of daycares closed in Western New York. That's the highest amount outside of New York City.
What we're seeing and really are gravely concerned about is that women in significant numbers are feeling like they are not going to be able to return to work at all.
What is that feeling, knowing that that is a possibility at this point?
It's very scary. It's very discouraging. But I'm a very strong person.
Adriana Ragland is a single mom of a 5-year-old. Finding daycare is even more difficult for her because her son has special needs.
I have a lot of friends who are not single mothers, and they stay home with their children until their child is old enough. And then, they're able to go back to work. It's not fair that we as women oftentimes have to choose between going to work and being a caregiver.
Do you think that more people are going to be working from home then as a way to A, save on childcare, or B, to provide childcare?
I think that the bottom line is parents are going to have no choice, that there is just, particularly with school not in session and who knows what will happen, they're not going to have a choice but to stay home with their children.
Scavone says employers are actually going to have to reimagine the workforce post-pandemic. She says there are 24,000 single moms who are head of household in Erie County alone. You can find my full Investigation Daycare series right now on WKBW.com, right under the iTeam section. And